Well, howdy there, ladies and gentlemen. My 11-part investing course is now available. Stock Market Investing Mastery, which goes into exactly how I choose stocks, exactly all the things I look for. I'm going to tell you guys about all 11 parts that are in this course. Now, this was not even my idea. So many people over the last few months have came to me with this idea, said you should create a course around your book because a lot of people love to learn from you in video format rather than learn from you writing a book, because I am an amateur writer at the end of the day, guys. This was literally the first book I ever wrote in my life, and I'm amazed it sold so well, but it's the first book, whereas I've created over 500 videos. So me on video is freaking phenomenal. I'm a very good teacher on video, otherwise we wouldn't have as many subscribers as we have at the end of the day. So I've done this, and I've done it as a service to you guys and a service to myself, because I'm missing a huge opportunity here. If I've had 20 or 30 people contact me about that, that's like 20 or 30 guaranteed customers to buy this course. Plus, I'm guaranteeing a lot more people are interested than that, guys. So I wanted to do you guys something good and myself something good. So I also have a private email in this course. So if you have a question about anything in the course at all, you can directly contact me through that private email and ask me what your specific question is in relation to something with the course, guys. I just felt like that was really good customer service by me to do that. So what are we looking at in this course, this 11-part course? It's an hour and 45 minutes long, an hour and 45 minutes, 11 parts. Took me a whole day to prep, a whole day to film, and then a whole day to edit, guys. It was like a full 3-day process behind this, guys. Part one is more like a welcome part, which is basically just kind of getting into my credentials and all that kind of stuff and what we're going to talk about in the course. Not really so important for you guys, that first part. It's more just, you know, for everybody else at the end of the day that does not know who I am, does not know anything about me. I just kind of give away, you know, my credentials and all that kind of stuff. Part number two, we talk about how to buy and sell stocks. How do you literally do it? And I show, you know, screenshots of if you're putting in a buy order, this is how you do it. If you're putting in a sell order, I give away all that kind of information. Talk about brokerages, talk about what my favorite brokerages I use. I talk about all that stuff in part two, guys. Part three, we talk about why is modern long-term investing the way I go? Why do I invest the way I do? Why do I not do short-term trading? Why do I not do day trading? Why do I not invest the way Warren Buffett invests, thinking about 10, 20 years from now? Why do I invest the way I do? In that whole part, we just solely talk about why I literally invest. My investing philosophy is the way it is, and why is that? Part number four, we talk about how to build confidence in yourself as an investor. One of the biggest weaknesses in investors is building confidence and getting self-esteem as an investor, especially when you're new. So we talk about how do you actually build that, and we also talk about in that part all the different reports I look at, all the different type of reports I look at when I'm making an investment. So that part we talk completely about in there, and I think that's going to be one of the biggest, most important parts of the entire series, in my opinion. Part number five, we talk about brand strength. How do you decipher a strong brand from a weak brand? We talk about B2G businesses, which is businesses selling to government. We talk about B2B, businesses selling to businesses. We talk about B2C, businesses selling to consumers, and the differences between those, and how to judge a strong brand at the end of the day. No, part number six, we talk about balance sheet, all into the balance sheet. What numbers do I look at in a balance sheet? You know, how do I decipher, you know, this ratio versus this ratio in the balance sheet? Everything balance sheet related, just dedicated in an entire part. Part number seven, we talk about just the income statement. I just dedicated that part literally just to the income statement, you know, talking about how much I would like revenues to go up, profits to go up, net income to go up, all that kind of stuff, guys. What line items I specifically look at when I'm looking at an income statement. Part number eight, we talk about executive management, why I'm looking for a specific type of executive management team, what type of CEO I'm looking for in a company, what type of board of directors I'm looking for, anything executive management related board of directors. We talk about just that in that part and how that comes into whether I make an investment at the end of the day or not. Part number nine is dedicated just to the PE ratio. PE ratio is one of the things I value more than anything when looking at a company. So we talk about the trailing 12 month, we talk about the current PE ratio, we talk about forward PE ratios. I explain all the differences between those and which one I'm looking at more than anything, guys. So that whole chapter is just about the PE ratio. Part number 10 is a really cool part. It's just me talking about my perfect stock. Like if a stock had this and this and this and this and this, this. This would be a perfect scenario, guys. It's no different than if somebody had, you know, a perfect wife in mind or a perfect husband in mind. They would have this and this and this and this quality, and they would look like this and this. We're talking about that here, but with a stock. Like, what is my perfect stock scenario? What does that stock have to have, you know, as far as a balance sheet goes, income statement, PE ratio? What is my perfect stock situation, guys? So that is what part 10 is dedicated to. And part 11 is just kind of a thank you part, and that's got my private email in there that you can directly contact me just in case you have any questions with any of the parts. So you can reach out to me and say, Jeremy, on part 7, you said blah, blah, blah. Why are we looking at this versus this, or whatever at the end of the day, whatever your question is, as long as it's in relation to this, I will absolutely get back to you guys. I feel like that's just good customer service on my part. So now, if you've already bought the book in the past, I'm not sure you should really get this course. I'll be honest, and I know that sounds stupid, me saying that. Probably, you know, a lot of people won't buy it now, right? At the end of the day, if you already bought my book. But if you had any trouble understanding the book, or you're just a better learner from videos at the end of the day, then it's probably worth getting. And certainly if you've never purchased my book before and you want to learn from me in video format, then you should absolutely get it, in my opinion, if you care about to invest the way I invest at the end of the day, guys, and understanding all these different things when coming to stock market investing. So I hope you guys absolutely enjoy this course. I spent a lot of time on it, and I hope you guys love it at the end of the day. So thank you for joining me. Link is in that description. Link is in the comments, and have a great day.